YouTube, we'd like you to meet Louis, Harry, Ben, Will, and Max. We persuaded them to join us on a rather mad trip across India. You see, we spontaneously signed up for an event called the Rickshaw Run, which means we're driving these bad boys across the country. Our aim is to travel 3,500 kilometers across the width of the country in under 3 weeks, while raising as much money as possible for the Teenage Cancer Trust. This is the Rickshaw Run.
We've been driving for about 2 minutes and we appear to have broken down. This is not a good start.
At the moment we've just completely broken down. It sounds like something wrong with the petrol.
So as we broke down for the first time, we suddenly realised that no one had any idea how to fix the tuk-tuk. How long have we been driving?
5 minutes.
So some random guy is stopped to help us out.
One of many more breakdowns to come, I think.
Due to the fact that Mary decided to stop working, and at this stage we really couldn't afford to lose any more time, we decided to attach her to the back of the support vehicle. I had the pleasure of sitting inside and steering.
Guys, I've got a bit of a problem. What is it?
I only have one direction on my iPhone.
Don't speak up to cover up. Poor guy. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. This is what happens when you've been driving too long. It's gone a bit bad. You don't know it's beautiful.
We've just done about half an hour, 40 minutes of towing. We've got into, I think, what is like a town where we thought there was a mechanic, but apparently it's now closed. We also haven't had any lunch yet, so I don't know what we're going to do. It's stressful, I'm tired, I'm hungry. Not how I imagined the first day going, to be honest. It's at this point I feel like I should highlight the rules of the rickshaw run. The first is that your rickshaw must be at the finish line at the set date, no matter what condition it's in. The second is that there is to be absolutely no driving at night. Visibility gets worse and the roads become more dangerous. With that in mind, we carried on.
So we finally fixed Mary, she's now up and running. We just had what was supposed to be lunch, but it's kind of a dinner, and it's now getting really dark. We've got like 50 kilometers more, which is like 2 to 3 hours more driving, so we're just gonna like drive as hard as we can and try and make it to a hotel before it gets too dark. It should be interesting.
You see, we were in a bit of a sticky situation. Despite the fact that the rules of the race stated you couldn't drive at night, our next point of accommodation was over 60 kilometers away, so we were left with little choice but to push on. In the dark, communication would be key.
Everyone stick together, Louis is going to lead.
The road etiquette just changes at night, everyone gets a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, so Namita's saying this is probably the most dangerous place we could stop in the whole route. She's saying this is like bandit country and we should leave soon.
Yeah,
We're getting quite a lot of tension. I think we need to get out of here.
Watch out, there's a truck on your right, bro.
Finally, after 3 hours of driving, we arrived at a place where we could spend the night. Hey there! I think we're staying here for the night. We found a place to crash, and then we're going to get up like 7 AM tomorrow and push on again, non-stop.
Run! Run, 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 run! Look at our little me and Harriet staying here. Hey!
Was it worth it, all that driving for this?
Yeah, this is good.
So it's the end of the first day, we've just arrived at this little hotel and I'm using an Indian mobile to create a Wi-Fi hotspot, and now I've got a bit of internet on my mobile and I'm using it just to Skype home and tell my parents that I am alive.
you feeling this morning, Finn?
Good, man. It's an early start, but not too tired. I'm keen to get on the road. We've got such a massive distance covered today.
Jack, tell us about your eye, man.
Well, could be better. I think it's just a small eye infection from rubbing dirt into my eye, but hopefully it'll heal itself over the next couple of days. This is Elizabeth. Harry's given her a bit of a clean down. This is how you make her purr, like this. Oh, you hear that? Oh. So with Mary all patched up from the day before, we hit the road. We were aiming to drive 320 kilometres to a town called Alipurduar. Mary's not very well, as usual. So I think we need to replace the whole carburetor. God knows what that is. On another note, Indian drivers are mental. I found using the horn very effective. Before we knew it, Mary had broken down. Just started again on the second day and Mary is playing up as usual. So we're going to ride her only to the speed of 30 kilometers an hour. So I think pushing it is just going to make her break down a bit. Obviously these rickshaws, they're not built to last, there's parts flying off everywhere.
So we've finally found somewhere to get the carburetor changed, and we're just going to be waiting around now until that's done.
They're replacing a brand new carburetor at long last. It's been fixed, played around with, emptied 3 times, and finally we get something new. We've been waiting here for about 45 minutes and it's going to be on our way soon.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, come on! Let's be aggressive to stay together, yeah?
Yes, Barry, come on!
So we stopped at a mechanic and paid £5 to get all of the touch-ups looked at and fixed, and now we're back on the road. So let's do the second leg of the journey, only 200 more kilometres. With Mary now fully fixed, we powered on at a good speed. The next day we were on a mission. We planned out our route to cover as much distance as possible, and we got all the tuk-tuks checked by a local mechanic to make sure that they wouldn't run into any problems. It turned out that this paid off as we powered through, covering the largest distance yet. As evening approached, the suggestion was made that if we drove through the night again, we would make up for all the lost time on the previous days. We pulled over into a local petrol station to decide. We're about 12 kilometres away from Jaipuri, which is the original destination, okay? The next 25 kilometres of the road is pothole, but then after that it gets a bit better. Not good, like not flat road, but better. Having talked to Namita, she reckons that if we do want to push through, which I'm pretty sure we all do, why that's good is because it gives less distance tomorrow, which means we won't go into the night when we're in Bihar. We're not in Bihar yet, but tomorrow we are, which is Bandit Land. So if everyone's up for it, we push through. But one thing that's really important is we don't stay up late even if we have Wi-Fi. We do need to get a reasonable sleep, and we do need to leave around 6:37ish. Pushing it late tonight, driving through the night to try and arrive at a hotel on time. We know there's Wi-Fi there, so that's all I'm thinking about. It's the bumpiest road in the world!
How have we not died yet? How have we not died yet?
it began to dawn on us that this was perhaps not the best decision.
This weather's crazy. Jump the potholes in the way.
This is 100% the most extreme conditions I've ever filmed in. I cannot believe what we're doing right now. I'm genuinely scared for my life, and I'm scared for the other tuk-tuks as well.
There's a bus coming on the right.
Doing awesome, Harry. You're doing brilliant, man. Jesus Christ. No, man. We need to hold the trucks to see you. I'll go in front. We just lost a tyre when we hit a pothole. The tyre flew off the top and rolled down the street. Let's go. Let's go.
They lost the tyre off the roof. But we have it on now.
Mary's broken down again. It's a total nightmare. This is not the best place to break down at all. It's pissing with rain still, and it's so dangerous. Until the trucks come past, you literally can't see anything. It's pitch black.
Anything behind me? Anything behind me? No.
We've now been pulled over on the side of the road for like half an hour. We can't find out what's wrong with Mary, and we can't tow her either, because if we go over a pothole with a rope, it will snap. So we're not really sure what the solution is here. We're just trying to work it out.
How you doing, man?
Very hot, very dirty.
We've got 20 hours of this.